Hey guys, Scott here with GReviewz to take a look at these beautiful Ford Performance Blue Explorer ST and Edge STs. Today we're going to look at the similarities and differences between these two guys and show you what I think. Let's do it. This video has been made possible by Empire Ford of New Bedford. They've got over 250 new vehicles on the lot and a ton of awesome Rocky Ridge Special Edition truck. I'll put all of their contact information in the description as well as their website. Go check them out. Where to start with these bad boys? Both these guys are 2020s. Both of these are the ST Performance models. Again, this is going to be the Explorer ST in Ford Performance Blue, and this is the Edge ST in Ford Performance Blue as well. As you can see, they both look very aggressive from the factory. Here are some quick specs for both our vehicles. Just go ahead and start on the Edge. Here on the ST, we've got all LED headlights, LED running lights, and really cool little feature. We've got this LED fin here, which lights up obviously as your daytime running light. All completely blacked out grille. Got the nice ST badge. You've got your front view camera and obviously parking sensors all around. Got these nice 21-inch blacked out wheels, very nice, and they are wrapped in Pirelli 265/40 ZR21. On the STs, they also have this nice little body kit there. Same thing on the rears. I think they're exactly the same. 265/40, yep, ZR21s, so wrapped in Pirelli. Got these really cool back lights. They look really good to me. They've got this nice big spoiler up top. Obviously, you got your shark fin antenna. On the back, we have dual exhaust pipes. So if you look in there, the exhaust pipe is in there. So this isn't the actual exhaust. We've got our backup camera. Obviously, it's gonna have electronic tailgate. In the back here, we've got plenty of storage, and I will put that in the description how much actual storage we got. And then here, we can fold, check that out. We've got this nice little button, we can fold them. That's sweet, I love that. Now you got tons of space. Underneath, we also have, in this particular one, we have the spare tire kit. Not an actual spare tire, but there's tons of space down here for other, whatever you might want to put down here. There's plenty of space if you want to just take these bins out and put maybe some groceries or something back there. Pretty cool. All right, so let's go ahead and shut that. And that's pretty much the exterior of the Edge ST. Let's move on to the Explorer ST. All right, so moving on to the Explorer ST. Once again, we've got all LED headlights and high beams and everything. I don't have the edges turned on, but you can see the difference in the headlights. I think the Explorer certainly has a little bit of a meaner look. These kind of look a little bit sharper, but it's all your preference, right? So we also have LED kind of running lights, fog lights down here. Again, same thing, blacked out grille, a nice red ST badge. Down here we have the front view camera. Again, you've got your parking sensors down there, all blacked out. The trim on the STs is always going to be blacked out. And I also do like this nice blacked out Explorer badge here. Pretty cool. Power bulge hood one. We've got 275/45 or 21s. So we still have 21-inch rims on the Explorer. We've got the nice painted red brake calipers. On this one, we have blacked out rear view mirrors. On the Edge, we do not. Moving on down the side, this one does not have specifically a kind of like a body kit or anything. That's just trim on the door panel, but that is okay. As you can see, we've got the A-pillar. The A-pillar is painted black, and we have a kind of body match color top roof, and this is also painted black too. But this one is the only one on the Explorer that's actually painted, and I really like that. I like that edge. It looks really, really good. Moving around to the back, we also have a deck lid, just like deck lid spoiler, just like the Edge. Again, this is just going to be a little bit more boxy, more practical of a vehicle, and this is also going to have a third row versus the Edge will not have that. So this has quad exhaust pipes versus the Edge, which has 2 exhaust pipes. Coming down here, and they are true four exhaust pipes, although they come out on the bottom, not in the back, so you can kind of see they go down. They point down, but you know what, that's okay. We have our rear view camera, power fold. All right, so again, like I mentioned, this one's gonna have a third row. unlike the Edge. And we have all of our controls right over here to the right. Let's go ahead and look down here. Nice little Explorer badge, pretty cool. There is some storage down here. And then even underneath that storage is your spare tire. Pretty neat. So you have kind of like 2 layers here. So you have that one, and then you also have underfloor storage as well. All right, so we can let's go ahead and put both of them down with the cool button here. Very nice. So that folds flat. And I would say that's definitely a good amount of space. As I've mentioned, here is the amount of space specifically. Okay. And if we want to put them back up, we can also put them both back up. They're power operated. And that's that. So we'll go ahead and hop in let's hop into the Edge first. Why not? All right, guys, so hopping on into the Edge, we do have a little touch here to unlock the car. You can see the little unlock button, so we can just touch that. Door panel looks very good at everything. Again, the ST is sporty, it's edgy, but everything's blacked out. So this is gonna be soft touch. This is nice soft touch material up here. This is also soft touch. This does have the premium Bang & Olufsen sounds. We've got in the door storage for water bottles, etc. You got your awesome Ford Performance badging here on the door panel. Your seat is gonna be really sporty looking. Bolsters are very nice, they're very big. These are heated and ventilated seats. You got your ST badge, really nice. You've got your power operated lumbar support. Everything is, of course, it's power. All right, so hopping on in. All right, so starting over here, like I said, on the door panel, we've got memory seats. So we've got 3 different memory seatings for the seat. We have our different mirror controls here. The front 2 are automatic. Here are all your headlight controls. Of course, everything is automatic. We've got fog lights, etc. This is your control to open the back. Got your adaptive cruise control, a lane keep assist with the button right here. That's the lane keep assist, blinkers, high beams, low beams. The steering wheel, it does feel very nice. We also have awesome paddle shifters here, up and down. We have our gauge cluster here, which looks really good, I think. So we've got screens on both sides of the central speedometer. Over here on the left-hand side is more of your vehicle controls. So different types of displays. You got your RPM, different fuel, tire pressure, speed, all-wheel drive, turbo PSI. I guess it doesn't go up when you're when you're just sitting there. Okay, so let's go back. Trip meter, fuel economy, speedometer, etc. Driving assist features, blind spot monitoring, cross traffic assist, and we got our settings. So that's that one. And then the right-hand side is going to be all of your audio controls, navigation, your phone stuff. So that is all of that on that side. Okay. And then again, like I said, we have our central speedometer. But again, the steering wheel does look very good. We got a nice ST badge. It is nice wrapped and hand stitched, which is very nice. We have all of our audio controls, adaptive cruise, all that fun stuff. Moving on to the center console here. We've got a spot for cell phones up here. Nice big, this is an 8-inch screen. The Explorer has a 10-inch screen, which is in portrait mode. I personally prefer the landscape mode, but you know what, that's okay. Phone, we got navigation, apps. It's very responsive, and for some reason I have my heated steering wheel on, which I don't want, and I will figure out how to turn that off eventually. We got phone, navigation, apps, navigation, pretty responsive. I like it. This is the Sync 3 system. Very good. Here we have all of our AC controls on both sides of the center console. We have our camera button. Here you go. So that's the front. We've got the left, right, and the center all stitched together, and when you put it in reverse, obviously it goes to the reverse. Hi Carmen, my car. All right, so that's that stuff. We've got heated and ventilated seats, all your climate controls. Down here we have a wireless charging pad, which is really cool. Got a couple USB ports, which are lit up at night, which is neat. Most of the Fords nowadays have this dial, this rotary shift, which is pretty cool. We've got a sport mode button. That's what the S is for. We've got electronic park, auto start stop on and off. This does have a parking mode, and we have our kind of our beepers in the back. This can shut. We've got our couple cup holders. Got another little storage bin there, probably for cell phones. Center console. I love this. The center console is very plush for your elbow. I love that. It's grippy, great to lean on. All right, so we've got a nice little spot here for, I don't know, cell phone, whatever, maybe change. And this center console is very deep, and it actually kind of goes down here a little bit, which is interesting. But we have a 12-volt outlet here. Right, we got a 12-volt outlet, and then there's also a spot for a key down there if your key fob runs out of battery. But again, very large. I mean, half my arm's in there, so pretty big. All right, so that is that. Again, this is actually going to have a little bit of carbon fiber look to it, and on the edge, this is kind of the only spot for that. That's how to get to your glove box. Up top, we have our sunglass holder. Got all of our sunroof controls, LED lights, all very nice. Let's see. Oh, we've got lights. Yes, good job. That's a pass. And we have a very nice panoramic sunroof. It goes all the way back to the second row of seats. And we'll go ahead and hop back there right now. All right, hopping back here. Same nice soft touch materials. Just got to put the seats up. Whew, they're like spring loaded. So again, the seats look very nice. They don't have any kind of like ST badging or anything in it, but they do look very good. We have heated seats back here. I mean, I've got plenty of leg room, and that seat is where I was positioned. And again, I am about 5'10". Just kind of be aware of that. We've got our 150 watt outlet down here, and then we also have our standard 12-volt outlet. So that is the back seat. Plenty of room. The back seats do not move forward and backwards, so just kind of be aware of that. In terms of the bottom, obviously the back of the seat. The back of the seat moves forward and backward, but the bottom does not. All right, so that is pretty much the whole back seat. We've got LEDs. Very nice. Plenty of headroom. Could probably, I don't know, 3 inches of headroom, something like that. All right, let's move over to the Explorer. All right, so hopping on into the Explorer ST. Gonna have the same soft touch materials. It's very nice. We got a little bit of chrome. There's a little bit more chrome in this one than in the Edge. Just kind of be aware of that. I've got a little bit more storage in the door than the Edge. The seats look very similar. Nice bolstering. We've got the ST embroidered in the seat. We have, and actually in this one, looks like you can move the lumbar. You can move the lumbar up and down, which is really nice. You can just depends on where your lumbar is in your back. Let's climb in. But here we've got your different controls here for the headlights, fog lights. You can open up the back from here. We've got the same memory seating, similar controls for all the windows, auto up, auto down. In the for the steering wheel, I like the steering wheel in this much better. It's very meaty. I love it. It's just very nice place for your hands to be. We also have paddle shifters up and down in this one, and this is a 10-speed automatic transmission. For the steering wheel controls, there's a little bit more going on here in this one than the other one. We've got our adaptive cruise here, all your cruise control settings. What's nice about this is a fully digital instrument cluster. So we've got all of our trip information, got menus, so you can select the screens that you want to calm screen. But yeah, here's your different drive modes. I went over this in my previous Explorer ST video, but you got all your various different modes here, which looks, they all change your instrument cluster just like ever so slightly, which is really cool, I think. So they all look different. I like the personally, I like the sport one. Everything's all red. Again, pretty cool. All right, so moving on to the center console here, we have a 10-inch portrait orientation screen, kind of going to the Ram style. I will not touch the audio. You have your navigation up here at the top, and you can actually use the entire screen to do that, which is really cool. If you want to use the entire screen for navigation, you can do that. But let's go back to the home screen. So you've got that. Obviously, you've got your audio, your phone controls, back to navigation. We have different apps, Sirius XM satellite radio. Let's look at the camera setup. Again, the camera setup, because it's portrait, it only takes up this top half of the screen. That's kind of why I like landscape orientations a little bit better, but just be aware of that. You turn that on, you can look at just the front 3/4, and then when you switch into reverse, it gives you the surround view camera as well as your backup camera. Pretty cool. There you go, they just changed into sport mode. Pretty cool. All right, so these are just gonna be all your standard controls, your volume, tuning knobs, very clicky, very nice. You've got a heated steering wheel, heated and ventilated seats, and you obviously have dual climate controls that you can switch independently. Here we have a nice little storage cubby. We have a outlet. We have USB Type-C as well as normal USB, and that one does not have a wireless charging pad here. The wireless charging pad is back here, so you stick your phone right there. Again, same rotary dial transmission selector as the other one. You put your phone here, you can put your phone here if you want to charge it. You got your parking, you got your automatic start stop, traction control off, hill descent control, as well as your parking mode. And again, this is going to be a drive selector. Right here we have a very nice place to put your arm. It's plush. I'll just put it that way, it's very plush. Moving on in here, got a nice little tray. Down here we have a light. Again, it is quite cavernous. My arm basically goes all the way down in there. I would say adequate amount of space for majority of people. Moving on up here, I actually like this better than the Edge. It just kind of seems a little bit cleaner. Got our sunglass holder. We've got our home link system to open your garage doors. Ah, very nice. And this one has adaptive cruise. They both have adaptive cruise. But that's about it. And then we have our nice panorama sunroof. Let's open that completely. I mean, that thing goes all the way back. I mean, to the second row as well. So it's pretty cool. Let's move back there and check out the second row. So the second row is gonna have your bottle holders. This is probably a nice place for a little water bottle. Cool little red lighting. We have our hater blockers, right, to keep out the hate. We have a nice grab handle. The seats, again, they're gonna be very nice. They're not gonna have the ST embroidered or anything like that. But again, plenty of leg room. Again, I'm sitting behind myself. I mean, lots of headroom, probably very similar amount of headroom as the Edge, but just lots of space. It feels very airy in here, which I really like. This one has AC vents up here, so you can control this. We can control this separately, and you can actually hear there's a separate AC system back there for the rear of the vehicle, which is nice. It's not just taking the air from the front and putting it back here. But there's AC vents here, and then there's also a couple back here. Kind of reminds me of my dad's Excursion, actually, a little bit. We have a little storage cubby. These are captain's chairs. This is not the bench seat in the ST. And then we have our rear seats. Again, they're not huge, but they're there if you want to, stick some kids back there, whatever the case might be. But that's the rear end of the ST. Let's go ahead and take both these guys for a little spin and check the tech and power. I mean, I already like this one better than the Edge. It just feels much beefier. The steering wheel is so chunky. I love it. How do I look? I have confirmed the sound system is very good. I can't play it because it's copyrighted music, unfortunately, but it does sound good. I have confirmed that. Even in normal mode, it seems very responsive. Whew. This thing has some pickup, seriously. The 0 to 60 time on this guy is in the 5-second range. Seats are really comfortable. I love the fact that the lumbar support Ooh, wait. It says it has massage. Let's see what massage is. Ooh. Lower rolling, relax, recovery. Wow. Okay, let's try that out. Ooh, it does your butt too. Oh man. Interesting. So, I mean, I've never actually seen that before, where the lumbar support was actually, it's actually tied to your infotainment system. Very interesting. All right, so we'll downshift, we're in second gear. It is very impressive. Very nice. Good job, Ford. And now we're cruising on the highway, 10-speed automatic transmission. Super comfortable, very quiet. Just a very nice place to be. All right, guys, so let's take the 2020 Edge ST out for a little drive and see how she performs. This is a 2.7 liter EcoBoost V6. 2.7 liter. It's very similar to the, it's relatively muted in terms of the ride. Steering feels very good though. I can feel plenty through the steering wheel. All right, so let's drop it down. Sport first gear. I know it has piped in audio, but it sounds pretty good. Third gear. What is this person friggin' doing? This thing, I mean, it's faster than it has any business being. I mean, again, it's got the same engine as a big F-150. Twin turbocharged. Overall, guys, I really like the Explorer better than the Edge. I just think it's just overall a nicer place to be. Obviously, it's going to be more expensive, but it tows more, it's faster, it's more comfortable, it's got massage seats, the instrument cluster is all digital. I mean, I think it's just a more well thought out vehicle out of the two of them. However, they're both awesome, and you know, if you need an SUV, you know, again, the Explorer is going to be more of the full-size SUV, whereas the Edge is more of the mid-size, and you can't really go wrong with either of them. You got plenty of space in both vehicles. Just the Edge actually has, I mean, once you fold those seats down, it actually has quite a bit of space, which is actually pretty impressive. Both are awesome cars, highly recommended. Please give this video a big old like, a big old thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel for more great content. I can't wait until the 2021 comes out, 2021 F-150, and I'll bring you that one as soon as that comes out in every single trim level you can possibly imagine. And then the new Raptor shortly after that. Hopefully that comes out in the next, you know, year maybe. That's typically what Ford has been doing with the Raptor. It comes out about a year after the initial ones come out. But anyway, GReviewz, thanks so much for watching. Take care, guys.